Moms Without Time podcast. It's all too much and not enough at the same time.
Hello, and welcome to Moms Without Time podcast, a show where two moms share their own experiences, thoughts, ideas, and tips on all things being a mom. Yay, we are back. How are you feeling?
Hey guys, I'm feeling great. Melissa, miss you.
I miss you too. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been saying this like when I talk to people about the podcast, I'm like, we have really lived up to our name. We are for sure Moms Without Time. But I think one of the main things is like we really wanted to start off by like meeting in person to like do the recordings, and it's a lot.
I think especially, I think we think we can do it all.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're like, okay, we're gonna also hang out and do the event, the things for our girls when we
Yeah.
meet, and then we're gonna like do the podcast. And so I think that, it got impossible really
I know,
quickly.
and it was like, let's do it this month. No, we can't do it this next. Let's do it next month, But I'm totally fine with doing it over the video calls. Gives us a chance to talk more often and catch up and do the podcast.
Yeah, this is a more hopefully doable and realistic
Yeah.
way of being a mom without time
Yeah.
through Zoom. I think it's also like speaks to the times we're in. So
That's true. But right now we kicked our family out so that we
yeah,
can record. The kids and the hubbies are out and about enjoying.
we look like we've been chilling, but we have been running around right
Yeah.
until this
Yeah.
last second.
But I am excited to catch everybody up on what has been happening lately in our lives. It's been like over a year. Or probably more. I don't even know about time anymore. But
Long enough to get my hair this long. I saw those pictures that we had in our podcast, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my short hair. I wanted it back.
and that's even with the haircut. It looks so good. I love it.
Thank you.
Love it. But yeah, since then I've had major changes. If you haven't seen, I have a new baby. Well, she's literally 9 months now, almost. She'll be
She's
9 months
not
next,
even.
less than a week. Macy is our third, and she has been amazing. She's been a really good baby. I always talk about how like my first two were not hard, but they were like busy babies. Maya was what I used to call a dragon baby. Macy is literally my unicorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she needs to be wearing the unicorn outfit on her first birthday too.
Yes, she is such a sweet baby, very easy, just a joy. So, yep, she's 9 months, and I don't even think the last time we recorded, I was even like, she wasn't even in my tummy or
You
anything.
were right. I was gonna say, so that means that double the time has passed since we've done one episode. That's
Yeah,
crazy. She's
yeah, but we're
9.
back to it.
Wow.
I'm excited.
I
Yep.
love little Macy. She's perfect. Millie, I thought Millie was perfect, but honestly, Macy, she tops it.
They're all perfect. Millie was perfect. I'm glad that Macy takes after Millie because that's what I needed in my life. We all needed that.
You
We
need a little break.
Yeah, we needed a little Millie because yeah, the craziness of Maya and Juliet is amazing, but it's a lot. But yeah, she fits in perfectly and the girls are like obsessed with her. Literally obsessed with her. So,
I
of
love
course. But yeah, and then what else for me? It's been so long since I was working before. I was actually showing Maya today our day in the life that we recorded like 2 years ago. They were so little, and Maya was like, "When did you do this?" I was like, "It's like 2 years ago." Juliet was little,
Yeah.
and so my
They
day,
were toddlers. They were like barely toddlers, right?
like Juliet was barely like a toddler. Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember that? Yeah. So
yeah,
I was showing it to her, and I was like, "Man, our day in the life looks so different now. So different." I
yeah.
bet yours does too.
Because the one of the first episodes we recorded when it was gonna be Millie's first birthday, and
Yeah.
she's 3 now.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
wow, yeah,
So
they're
we
so
need to do
big.
another one, an update. But yeah, I was working at that time, and
Mhm.
now I just work one day a week at a clinic. as a nurse practitioner because I have moved over to more of a stay-at-home mom. I was a working mom, and I
Mhm.
technically am, but just 1 day a
You
week.
are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, occasionally 2 days a week whenever I can. But for the most part, we have pulled the girls out of their preschool, which is very bittersweet because they have loved their preschool and it's done so much for them and they've learned so much. And they are also like kind of torn because they want to be home, but then they're like, Maya's like, but why can't we go back? So it's been a lot of discussion about that. But
Well, would Maya have gone back even though she just graduated pre-K?
yeah, because they have a kindergarten at the one that we were going to, a
Okay.
private kindergarten that she would have gone to. But we're doing homeschool, and I mean, I'm not as intimidated by it as I was like a year ago because we've done homeschool like throughout their preschool, and it just fits well with us. The girls do really well with it. So it's been chaos. Like summer just started, like preschool, like we are in May. Oh no, we're in June. Don't even know my months anymore. We're in
It feels like we're in May. Feels like
And
time
it's
to
been
slow down.
since school let out, it's been crazy. Like I'm tired, but
Yeah,
it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. What
that's
about you?
awesome. Yeah, no, a lot of the same stuff. I mean, aside from having the baby, I didn't have a baby.
Yeah.
No baby around here. Millie's growing up, same thing. Like I can't believe that Millie is 3. I don't know, it feels weird because I feel like I'm still kind of stuck in that same like fast when when they're toddlers, they're still kind of like running around doing crazy stuff. So Millie's still very like high paced everything, like wants to do this and then wants to do that, wants to do, so she's doing that still. But I think the last time we were recording, Millie was at a Montessori school daycare,
Yeah.
and that one closed down. So we ended up pulling her out just entirely, and she's been home with us.
How long has
We're
it been since you've done that? I don't remember.
It was in August. So she had this in last summer. I think we were not recording anymore. She ended up doing a nanny share
Oh
at
yeah.
our house. Yeah, so that was really fun for Millie. She loved it. Yeah. I think it was a cool experience. And so she got to be with her friends in the summer, but then in the fall, she did not go back to daycare. She stayed home with us. So that's been like a transition, like good, and like there's like lots of good, like 90% good, but then there's that 10% of like, some loss of friendships, like it's not
Yeah.
routine. So yeah, it's different. But yeah, she stays home with us. So there's like that home activities that I do. Then I still work from home full time. Victor still works home from full time. That hasn't really changed, just our schedule and like how we handle that with Millie throughout the
Yeah.
day has changed a lot. But now right now we're trying to add more activities now that it's the summer to her schedule so that she doesn't feel so bored, and her friends are out of like the routine of like daycare, so we're going to be able to see them more
Oh, and
often
more
and
play
play
dates
with
now.
them throughout
Uh,
the day. Yeah,
was it
we're
harder? Was
excited.
it harder like when she was 2, like a year ago, like in August versus now? That's
Yes, because I feel like when I pulled her out, I was like, I'm pulling her out but I don't know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like I'd wake up and be like, we'd stare at each other like, so what do we do,
yeah.
Now I'm like,
Like
we
mom,
have,
you know what to do.
yeah, now she understands what's happening, and also I have a plan.
Yeah.
It's taken a while to make that plan happen, but now we have a plan, and I think it's working out. It
Yeah.
feels good. I actually think about what it would look like if we then put her back in school, and then that kind of feels a little like bittersweet because I'm like, well, then this wouldn't exist. And
Yeah.
that makes me really sad as a mom because I'm like, well, this is really good for us,
Yeah.
So I don't
Transitions
know.
are
I'm
always
always,
hard. Yeah, they're hard on the kids and they're hard on the parents. It's just a different. There's pros and cons to both ways, you know?
yeah. Like I'm sure when you and Jonathan started thinking about like pulling the girls out of their preschool, you guys were having a hard time because of how much they socialize at
Yeah.
school, and it's really the socialization
Yeah.
part because the girls are so smart and they can learn anywhere,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But Yeah,
It's
that's kind of the
it was
part.
a yeah, it was definitely like a long process of deciding. I mean, I would text you all the time, like, I don't know what to do. Months of me going back and forward of like, do I keep them in? Do I pull them out? But ultimately, right now, it's several reasons that we're keeping them
Mhm.
home, including like finances and like it's just easier,
Yeah.
especially with me not working. And it's like if I were to work, then I still have to pay. It's like that balance of
Yeah.
that's why a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
that's why a lot of moms become stay-at-home moms and lose their jobs or like leave their workspace because
Mhm.
you'd rather be with your kids. Sorry, you'd rather be with your kids than have to pay for
Mhm.
else.
Yeah, and I think we're on the same
But
page
it's gonna be
with
fun. The
with
girls
that.
socialize enough.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a pretty big community, especially with our church community. Like they have enough friends that I think it's gonna be okay. Like, you know, I think it's
Mhm.
gonna be fine.
Yeah, they're like you said, they socialize a lot. And I think that's one thing that we're working with Millie is just consistency with the friends, seeing them more often. But throughout the year we did a lot. Like I was taking her places, even if the friends weren't the same every day,
Yeah,
they were still friends around. There were still new kids. So
yeah.
I think that helped her social skills a lot, like how to interact with new people every day, older and younger. That's something that they don't teach you in class all the time because you're stuck with like the same
Same
age group
age,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
So that's something that she's like more sensitive to now.
And we've
But
actually had more play dates now than we've ever had like the whole school year. Like if this week alone we had 3. So, it's been busy. Like it's been busy, but I want to keep them busy and also like have a routine. So, um we can share that at a later time, like what our day looks like. But yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
much what's been going on.
yeah, yeah. I think the only other thing that's really changed with me, um, like I said, work wise, nothing much different, but I did do started doing therapy. I know that's really important sometimes for moms, for parents to do. I mean, it was for me personally, not necessarily for like a mom thing, but I just feel like I've really benefited from that.
What do you feel was
Um,
like the main thing that like told you like in your heart, like, yeah, let me go ahead and start this.
I think for me, I wanted to tackle some of like my pent up resentment that I had, and I found it so difficult to do with just prayer. I needed someone to like guide me through that, and I wanted to find someone specifically who was like faith based
Yeah.
to like, you know. And so I did that, and I didn't know that I was doing that at first. I was like, well, maybe just therapy was like, like the whatever you just call therapy, like counseling. But when I realized that it was so important to me to make sure that it was like, forgiveness was at the top of my list when it came
Mhm.
to that. I became like a more, I think, positive mom,
Yeah.
because when you're like stuck in, that mindset, you're just like really upset all the time. And you're like, your kid is a trigger, but the kid's not the reason why you're in that mindset. So yeah, it's been helping. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just like subconscious and, previous life experiences that like are behind that you don't even realize that's what's causing how you're
Hmm.
feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And I
that's
think and so when you're just like a parent in general, you're carrying so much, I think there's time to like be okay to like let go of certain things. I realize, okay, maybe I can't let go of whatever's happening right now because I'm a parent and these things are important to me, but the old stuff does need to
yeah.
just be put down finally.
Yeah. That makes
So
sense.
yeah, it was nice. It's been nice. I'm hoping to be able to carry that on, and
Yeah.
hopefully Millie gets to see some of the changes that I've made, like as a parent, I'm not like super, what is that word? Like explosive with
Yeah.
my attitude.
Or the
She got my
impatience.
attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She got my attitude. I'm gonna tell you
Lily's the
that.
cutest. I love her.
I know she is.
The
So
girls miss her. They always talk about her. We need to send her some mail soon.
I think we sent.
I have
Yeah.
literally I have Millie Mail Mondays on my routine.
Really?
And
Okay.
I have it, like, I didn't do it this Monday, but I have to do it. I'm gonna do it.
So we gotta talk about that. Let's talk about that. That our girls do the it's like a pen pal thing
Yeah.
where they write each other mail. They draw each other things and they
Mhm.
go to the mailbox and drop off mail for
Yeah,
their cousins. I think it's so cute. Millie loves it. If she sees the envelopes, she'll do it. But if the
yeah.
envelopes are hidden, she won't remember to do it. So right now she actually drew something and she didn't tell me who it's for, so I have to like ask her. So she might have been addressing. Sometimes it's only for Juliet, but then I feel upset because I'm like, if Juliet got something and Maya didn't, that'd be a big problem.
I know she's got a 2 for 1 over here. She's
Yeah.
but yeah, the girls too, they love to paint. Painting is like they love to paint more than drawing. So Juliet has it's bad because Juliet will go to her desk and she'll be like, I'm gonna make Millie mail, and she'll go and paint something. And we just like I have like 3 paintings that she's made for her that I haven't mailed out yet. So I just need to do it. But both of them will do it. But Juliet too more is like Millie
Millie.
oriented. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. The girls, they just love each other.
Mhm.
And even though they live far, they know each other and stay close. So that's the good thing.
I
Um,
just realized because
and
you were just here, and then last night I was like, man, it's how long has it been since Monica's been here? It's but 3 weeks tomorrow. Like I feel like it's been much longer
only
than that. It's only been
I
3 weeks.
know. I'm already like I need it. Well, I think I'm gonna go back this month, but I'm not really super sure yet, I'm
Yeah,
decided on.
yeah. Don't
So
want to commit just in case.
don't want to commit just in case. Yeah. But Millie's already like asking me when we're gonna go back. So we'll see.
Yeah, we
Um
gotta plan for sure some fun things this summer. But
yeah, we have to have podcast content.
we got this. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with us. We're gonna be sharing. I think for this like series that we're gonna do, it's gonna be like more topical, conversation based. We really enjoyed the last one of like as a new mom, this is what we learned. I love that, and those episodes will always be there in case anybody new wants to go back and listen to them. But I feel like we're kind of in a stage where we like just want to talk about things. So I'm excited for
Yeah.
that, and also to still share like what we have learned or our experiences. Not that we're experts in any way, shape, or form, but
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
yeah, for sure. So stay tuned. I think we're gonna be sharing a podcast we recorded a while back and never got posted. So that'll probably get posted soon and then we'll move on forward with the rest of the stuff that we have. So we're excited.
Join us online. Hopefully, we can have some more conversations on there as well. And we are looking forward to continuing this.
All right. See
Bye.
you later. Bye.
Thank you for watching us here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow us on Instagram at Moms Without Time.
For more information, visit our website at momswithouttime.com and email us at connect@momswithouttime.com.